Hey, what's up guys? The Spirit Empress has flown, and I guess walked into the arena too, depending on how much elixir you have. The 6 elixir Spirit Empress on her dragon cannot die to lightning, and one-shots dark goblins, firecrackers, goblins, and spirits. Since you're spending 6 elixir, you have a few more perks with her flying on top of a dragon and dealing ranged damage. And she has more health than the ground version too. When you have 5 elixir or less, you can only play the ground version of the Spirit Empress, which costs 3 elixir. It still one-shots firecrackers and deals the same damage. It's incredibly good against bandits and bridge spam decks, making it perfect to play in elixir golem decks where you have a ton of air cards that are aggressive, but when you're down elixir, you need something cheap and clutch in the ground to keep you safe. It's time to summon the Spirit Empress and assert dominance. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of the daily videos. And lots of love to everyone that's using creator code SirTag, making the high effort editing possible. Okay, so first game of the video with a new Spirit Empress. This card is phenomenal with elixir golem. It's nice because it covers the basis of being able to let you stack up a lot of powerful cards that will get healed up by the battle healer, while also giving you good distractions when you're low elixir. So it adapts to the situation that you would want depending on how much elixir you have. For instance, because I don't really want to drop that many battle healers on defense, if I barely have that much elixir, I would much prefer dropping the ground card. And you're able to distract, defend against bridge spam. Meanwhile, if you want to apply a lot of pressure and be more aggressive when you have more elixir, like right now, I'm going to drop my Spirit Empress and it works out pretty well. So it is a well-designed card from that perspective. It might feel a little bit weak in most decks, but specifically in this one, it's pretty darn good. So I'm going to tornado, so I'm able to kill his cards together, clean them up, and then scoop them into little goblin stew. Wait, are we actually able to trade this decently and finish off the witch too? Hell yeah. So if you're unaware, it does a lot of damage. It does wonderfully into firecrackers because it one-shots them. It does pretty darn well into spirits one-shotting them as well. And the ground card can even one-shot firecrackers. So it's something to keep in mind that it actually does a lot of damage. It might not seem like it, but it does. Also, I'm going to go for another battle healer here and then throw down a goblin curse as quick as I possibly can, because that is one of the best counters to witch in the entire game. And Evolved Witch is one of the most polarizing cards in Clash. If you hate playing against Evolved Witch as much as me, most of the time you're going to have counters to it, whether it's a Valkyrie or I guess in this case, Goblin Curse and Goblin Machine. So interestingly enough, we are definitely in a good spot. I need to make sure that I am able to go in for that and then pull everything backward and hopefully just kill this annoying RG. The fact that he has tornado counters of going for the goblin barrel there makes me a little bit sad, but I'm going to zap and we should not take that hit. So we're currently losing the game, actually. Damn, that's insane how fast like you league up and you start playing against weirder and weirder decks. This guy's insane. It's firecrackering at the bridge because he's like, Jake, you have no power here. You have no answers to me. Anyway, he's going to go for the Inferno Tower, so I feel pretty comfortable going in for an Electro Dragon in the back and building up a bigger push. So I will have a lot of damage with the Spirit Empress as well. I think it's going to be better for us to just sack the tower here and not overcommit. Unfortunately, it doesn't do splash damage or anything like that. I was kind of hoping it would. But we can tornado everything and then, you know, group up our stuff so we have a whole bunch of goblins going at him. And despite him taking the tower, we have a pretty compelling push afterwards. So I'm excited to see what we can do. And it feels weird that it doesn't like jump off of its dragon and then start doing things afterward. Like I would kind of expect it to be honest. Anyway, we're gonna go for the Evolve Zap to keep the Electro Dragon alive so then we can kill the Firecracker ideally. Oh, it didn't bing bing on everything. I thought it was just gonna bing bing and go back and forth, but it only binged once, man. Sadness. Anyway, if he RGs, we can tornado it directly to the King Tower so it doesn't hit the tower that he's hoping for. And then we're gonna take less damage overall. And then we can go in for an Elixir Golem here. And then throw down probably a... Yeah, I think I go for an Electro Dragon, and then I go for Goblin Curse. And then we should be able to kill most of his stuff. I mean, this is looking really good. If we can zap on top of the Witch and finish that off.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
And then just throw down another Spirit Empress in the middle with an Elixir Golem. Since he's doing that on the other tower, it doesn't even matter. Like that's not going to take out my entire tower. You don't have the evolved Goblin Barrel. Oh man, it looks so derpy to have both forms right next to each other. As you can see, Spirit Empress is a really good card, specifically with Elixir Golem. But if you don't have the proper support, I don't think it's that good in the game right now. Okay, this guy's got a ton of dragons in the banner, but he is not going to have the answer to our mystical dragon. The Spirit Empress just looks like she should have a battle healer with her She's like the battle healer's cousin or something, like riding an Electro Dragon that lost its charge and just deals concentrated damage or something like that. Oh my goodness. Let's go, baby. Let's freaking go. This is what we were waiting for. How many goblins are we gonna get? Let's go. Yo. All right, Spirit Empress doesn't do very well by herself, as you guys are about to see. She doesn't have that much health. She does do a lot of damage, being able to one-shot minions and firecrackers, but notice how much she does to the tower. It's a lot. Holy, that's crazy, right? It is 6 elixir, so it kind of makes sense, but her health is abysmal for what it should be. That's why you got to use the battle healer and protection mechanisms of like elixir golem and thick goblin machines. So if you give her extra health, then she becomes kind of a powerhouse, you know? Also, why does this guy have 3 win condition? Like, what? I think it's like at least 2. Oh man, what is happening here? So I'm gonna go for an elixir golem on the right side and just let the goblin machine do its thing, and then I think I want to go and stack up a battle here as well. Even though I am going to lose the entire goblin machine on the other side, I can confidently kill his minions with just a zap. So whenever I feel good about these types of pushes, I would like to do tower trades or deal more damage to the opponent, and then rely more heavily on the Spirit Empress, which is great against bridge spam like bandits. It just counters them very nicely for 3 elixir. I'm going to go for the Goblin Curse so we're able to kill the wizard a bit faster. I think the Electro Dragon can chain onto it. I actually don't know. I'm not seeing the health of the wizard, but I assume it's going lower. That's one of the downsides of the King Tower in general. You can't even see the health of the King Tower if the unit's hiding behind it sometimes, or you're not able to see the health of the unit. It's one or the other. Clash Royale is that weird, wacky way of hiding healths. Yo, we got another one. Let's get it. So I'm trying to get this video as fast out to y'all as possible, and we're going to be popping off with a zap here. Maybe being able to get a little bit of extra cheeky chip damage with that would just be fun. I like getting the evolution, and the best thing is whenever you're playing against recruits, you go Electro Dragon in the back directly into the recruits. You're going to get to the evolved one. And it's going to go bing, 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 bing. It's going to hit every recruit, and they'll never get value. The only downside is if they're good, they're going to probably Dark Goblin, and that's exactly what I assumed. I'm going to try Tornado everything to alignment, so then we can maybe lock onto that Dark Goblin a bit faster. And now we get to see the Spirit Empress on the ground right here. You guys are going to notice how it doesn't have a huge amount of health against goblins or, you know, high damage cards like that, but it still does decent. It would be nice if I was able to afford it and drop it in the middle, so then everything could get pulled a bit, but it has a lot of damage, so it is able to kill a lot of cards quickly, like goblins in one shot. Oh, here we go. So even if you take a ton of damage as an Elixir Golem player, generally it's better against Royal Recruits because you can just stack up stuff in one side and then be very confident that the counter push is going to kill them. The fact that he cycled his highest damage card, probably, like the cannon card, is just insane. So I'm going to kill that. I'm going to eat the damage. I'm going to counter push and probably win the game. I just don't see a universe where this is an easy defense for him because we have Electro Dragon Evolution and we also have Tornado here. So we're going to go bing bing on all of his stuff. And then we also have Evolve Zap, so if he drops anything else nearby, he's probably going to die. Let's go for the Spirit Empress on the ground so we're able to get a little bit more value with this. Keep our Electro Dragon tanked up and ready to go. I'm going to go Goblin Curse. I'm also going to drop the Evolve Zap. I usually don't do this, but in the specific moment, I want to take the tower guaranteed. Wait, the cannon cart cooked him. The fact that the cannon cart was like right next to the tower, it went back and forth and it bing-binged on all this stuff. So we lost the tower on the right, but I was kind of hoping that we would be able to get more of a counter push and 3-crown him or take the middle tower pathway, but didn't work out. Obviously, we're going to sack the right side at 50 HP. It doesn't really matter to me. So I'm going to try to go in for a Goblin Machine here because the Tornado just isn't going to be cost effective on the counter push whatsoever. You always want to think about, oh, is it 1,000 damage? Yeah, sure, whatever. I'll take the 1,000 damage in my Elixir Golem deck so I can get a better push going after. I'm going to go Battle Healer, and then I'm going to Tornado, and then I'm going to Zap. And that is how it works, guys. It's just that easy sometimes. So he's going to lose all of his stuff here, and this is looking really, really good. Battle Healer is going to keep our stuff alive. We can go for a Goblin Curse to start stealing more units, and then go in for a Spirit Empress in the ground, so then we can tank for our goblins. And we can be a really goofy lad with more units. More Battle Healers. Double Battle Healer domination. Oh my goodness. Is he going to lose the Valkyrie? I think he actually unironically just lost the Valkyrie into 2 Battle Healers. This is silly. The Battle Healers can't die. The Battle Healers can't die. Oh no. The everlasting toxic push. And it's just unbelievable how good these decks can be. So I should be good here, 3 crowning him. I was trying to push off the cannon cart with the elixir golem. I don't think the elixir golem was thick enough. It's got to go to the couch. No gym for him. He is going to be on a strict diet of 0 exercise and a ton of potato chips. Then he'll take up more space and push off the cannon cart every time. Okay, this guy's going to have cannoneer. So definitely a way worse tower for us to face because we do not have too many bait cards. I guess if he's going to have a bait deck himself, we can convert his cards to be our own bait cards, and that's a different story. But 90% of the time when they're playing cannoneer, they are going to be playing a log bait dark goblin deck and having like suspicious bush wall breakers. But this guy's going to be running something different. He's going to have like a giant. So I don't know what this is. I'm excited to find out though. I'm going to be dropping our Spirit Empress on the ground just because I want to guarantee that we can stack up as much stuff as possible. Oh my goodness. Wait, he is going to fulfill the prophecy. He's going to give me what we need. All right, definitely want to zap this as early as I can so I can go and scramble his Night Witch into even more value for us. And he's going to snowball, but that doesn't even come close to killing our elixir golem blobs. That has way more damage than he wanted to hand over to us. All right, all I have to do is defend this with an electro dragon and then go in for a Spirit Empress at 3 elixir. And this is the effectiveness of having a cheaper card. The Spirit Empress in the ground is actually going to do great here, but the Spirit Empress in the air would be awful. I wouldn't be able to do anything. I wouldn't be able to afford it. So it played a pretty big impact in that specific scenario. And I appreciate that. We gotta love the Spirit Empress. So I could elixir golem more Goblin Machine. I prefer to go Goblin Machine just because I want to go and support the Electro Dragon and maybe kill a bowler. Don't really want to go into a bowler with the elixir golem and give our opponent more of a positive trade. I also don't want him to activate King Tower, so I don't know. He might. Okay, thank goodness he doesn't. That's awesome. We'll take that. We'll take that. If we get one more shot, beautiful. The Night Witch will give him a little bit of damage on our tower, but not that much, and he does not have bowler in cycles. So I think I want to go for a battle healer on the other side. And then I want to do dual aim pressure, ideally, if we're able to get back to multiple elixir golems. What is he doing? He snowballed on me. This guy's insane. All right, anyway, we elixir golem here, and then we have electro dragon. And usually they don't have a big spell, so I like this a lot more because I feel like I can just kill those guards with one hit. Oh, that was a great freaking musketeer. Damn, that guy is kind of clean with it. Not extremely clean with it, but that was a smart play. I'm going to build up a bigger push in the back as well, so he can't get anything going that's scary. And I wonder if the Spirit Empress kills all of his stuff. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that it's going to do decent. I just wonder how decent. How decent will it be? We can get a good zap here and then have the Spirit Empress put in some work. Should be good with another 3 elixir one here. Wait, we got Spirit Empresses for days. We got the ground. Oh, never mind. We don't have the ground one. But as you guys saw, if we took the 2,000 damage on our lower HP tower, we would have lost the game. But since we forced him to switch to the other side, he's now in a bit of a conundrum. And I can zap here. Oh no, this is troublesome for you, my dude. Let's go. Okay, we can tornado it back too, so then the giant isn't going to take the precedence. So now our princess tower is going to go and target onto the graveyard skeletons. So then the graveyard skeletons will die and not accumulate like crazy. There are 2 pathways there. I could have either fully focused on defending like I did, or I could have committed to the 3 crown, and I think both of them would have worked because he spent 10 elixir on offense with a giant graveyard. He's definitely going to die to the 3 crown. I just wanted to show you guys that play because that is one of the best plays you can possibly do whenever you have tornado against giant graveyard. And if we're being brutally honest, I've done enough skillless spam in this video already, so it's nice to do one finesse play. So now we're finally matching into someone with a bunch of ranks in the banner. First day of the season, and we are going up so fast with this deck. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't think many other decks can move up as quick as Elixir Golem. You might have to sacrifice, you know, a little bit of your sanity and a bit of your pride to play a deck this low skill, but it'll probably be worth it for the ranks. Also, there's a high likelihood he's gonna have lightning. Most people don't fearlessly endeavor through with an Inferno Dragon in the back unless they have answers. Yeah, so he has the auxiliary lightning. He's got the other way to finish us off. If he wants to go in for like fireball plus arrows, it's a 7 elixir investment, so it's gonna be a definitely worse transaction for him. Anyway, he's not gonna have the correct cards in cycle, I would assume, to deal with this. So I just want to go in for the Spirit Empress in the back, and then I think I can go in for like an Elixir Golem and a Battle Healer here. Also, if you're unaware, lightning does not kill the Spirit Empress. I think I've said that before, but it is a nice thing to know. Oh, we're going to go Goblin Curse so we can kill his cards quicker because the Spirit Empress dies really fast. And then if we can just kill his Inferno Dragon and his Spirit Empress, we're in a phenomenal spot then. He loses the Inferno Dragon for sure. We one-shot the Goblins. I just want to target his Spirit Empress with mine. Please, I have simple needs here. Yes! Yes! His Spirit Empress is gonzo. Let's go, baby! How much damage? Is this going to take the entire tower by itself? We're doing it for science. I think it is pretty darn close. No, it just takes it out. Damn. That's diabolical work. So I want to throw down my Spirit Empress because it's going to be a bit more robust. And I want to see if it survives the fireball arrows. I know it survives lightning. I want to see if it just fireball arrows us this. That'd be kind of funny. I don't think he will. Doesn't seem like he's going to. What is he doing? All right, well, we're going to tornado this. And then we're going to go Goblin Machine just to hopefully tank a little bit. And then we can go Goblin Curse. Wait, is the Goblin Machine going to throw a rocket? It kind of looked like it was going to go for the rocket there. I'm going to throw it on the Spirit Empress instead. And we got all this little cannon fodder. His pups are helping me. They're my team now. Okay, so because of this, you guys know the deal. We're keeping our Spirit Empress alive and we have Zap. So I think we're going to be able to win against the Evolved Inferno Dragon. Nah, I'd win. Nah, you have an Evolved card. It doesn't even matter that your Princess Tower is helping out. That's insane. But yeah, we won this game without any try or tribulation. This guy is just dead.
A few Empresses later.
The influx of units flying in this guy's face made him rage quit too. He just gave us a whole bunch of emotes at the end, and he did say good game, which means he's probably a nicer person than I. I hate losing against Elixir Goldman, and I never give them a good game if I lose to it. Y'all let me know down in the comment section, honestly, what would you do if you lost against this deck? Spirit / like button, subscribe for more daily content, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.